Welcome back to the channel, folks. Let's try this again. I recorded this 10 minutes long video. Boom. Microphone wasn't working. Love it. So if you are new here, I am Mr. H. I don't normally start videos like this, but I am annoyed because of that incredibly long time I spent making this video before. And it was just me talking. But no actual sound, so whatever. What I've got for you today, guys, is some news in the world of Alien and Alien Blackout. And I've sat on this news for a little bit because it's like a day kind of old, I guess. Anyway, it's not overly new news anyway. What is it? What are we going to be talking about? Well, we're talking about more damage control from 20th Century Fox and Fox Next, who are the guys behind all of this stuff. So if you don't know what Alien Blackout is, it's a mobile game. That's what it is. So it's not Alien Isolation 2. It's a mobile game. And there's been some statements made which are really quite interesting, quite laughable. I'm not going to say that they're great news because, I mean, it's not good news. I sat on this and I thought, well, let's kind of calm down and digest it a little bit more before I really go into it and present the news to you. Mainly because when I presented the news to Alien Blackout, I was really annoyed, and I feel that potentially some of that was, I don't know, biased over into your reaction as well. I don't know. I think everyone had a right to be annoyed at Alien Blackout, but I wanted to kind of sit on this and at least get my thoughts right, and if I was truly annoyed, then I wanted to tell you I was truly annoyed. So that's kind of why. And hopefully it's given you guys a breather from all of the bad news in the Alien universe recently. So what's happened? Let's get into it. An interview with T.Q. Jefferson, the Vice President of External Development. I know, what a great title at Fox Next. He spoke to Variety and he said some very interesting things. He had this to say. Alien Blackout, the mobile survival horror game revealed earlier this week, is part of a broader 20th Century Fox initiative to tell new stories in the franchise around Amanda Ripley. The initiative, branded around the Read, Watch, Play slogan, won't include any other games, nor is it tied to a new feature film. So let's digest that news for starters. Not a new film. It's not really surprising, to be honest. I am going to be intrigued to see what the actual watch part is, because he has clarified very clear cut here that all of this Read, Watch, Play is branded around Amanda Ripley. We know that there's going to be a new documentary surrounding the inner workings and origin of Alien, so it will show, hopefully it will prove to a lot of people that actually it wasn't all Ridley Scott. So it actually discusses a lot about Dan O'Bannon and Shusett and stuff like that. So that's happening, but the watch part is definitely not that, because Amanda Ripley's not in there. Yeah, I'm intrigued to see. It also definitely cannot be related to the 4K return of Alien in cinemas or download or whatever it was, which is definitely something which is happening because it's the 40th anniversary of Alien. So it's not associated to that, but it's also not an Amanda Ripley movie. So logic would dictate it's probably going to be something online, maybe a mini-series, who knows? It may even be that some of these fan films which they had on the go featured Amanda Ripley and they've just, cherry-picked them. Or reworked Amanda Ripley in there. Interesting. What I do find kind of a little bit irritated about this is that, it's not tied to anything. It doesn't include any other games. It's standalone. There's not really any incentive there for me to buy this now. If this was tied to something, I might want to buy it. So, and the reason why I say that is, for those that have played Alien Isolation, obviously it ended in such a way that there needed to be a wrap-up to that story. So let's say that this isn't a sequel to Alien Isolation, because it's not, and we'll get to that bit in a minute. But let's say that, let's say that it was, for instance. Let's say that it was a sequel. If this, at the start of this, just had, a little bit of a cinematic that said, this is what happened between Alien Isolation and this Alien Blackout game. Just something just to say she was, I don't know, picked up or whatever. No spoilers or anything, but maybe she was picked up and this happened. 15 seconds. Just a 15-second graphic, and then get on to this story, and it's not associated with Alien Isolation, whatever. That would make me want to buy it. Why? because I would probably want to see that cinematic and I'd probably want to experience it, especially if it was tied in level to this game. Now, no incentive. Couldn't care less. It's not tied to anything. I've got no interest in this at all. It's not tied to anything. Where is the incentive for anyone to buy this now? It's a standalone project, standalone story, just within the Alien universe. Great. Top job there. Sorry, what? I mean, am I missing something here? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. I don't know. So anyway, there's some more news, and he also went on to discuss the following. Read, watch, play is referring to individual entries for each one. Each of these are exploring different elements of Amanda Ripley's saga. Alien Blackout is a standalone premium mobile game. It is not promotion for any other component of the Alien franchise. So just doubling down on what I said before, where's the incentive? Where is the incentive? This was marketed to Alien fans. Most Alien fans don't like the sound of this. There's no incentive here. It's not tied to anything. It's not promotion for any other part of the Alien universe or saga. I don't know. Maybe I am wrong, and maybe you guys like the sound of this, or this quells some of your concerns. I don't know. Like I said, I sat on this for some time, and I've been kind of mulling it over. But I'm not overly pleased by this. There's no incentive for me to go and pick this up now. So anyway, like I said, he has confirmed that this is definitely not an Alien Isolation sequel. But in doing so, they've also revealed themselves to be even more stupid, and I'll get to that because a lot of people compared this to the Blizzard fiasco with Diablo, right? And I personally think it's a fair comparison, and I'll get to that in a second. But they don't. Oh no! 20th Century Fox and Fox Next, they're not happy with that comparison. What did they say? Well, they said this. I can see some people making a connection between Diablo and this, but I think it's a bit of a leap. The Diablo backlash was focused on free-to-play and mobile. Our game is a premium mobile game where you pay one price and you're done. It's a contained experience. Yeah, what? No, mate. No. Anyway, he also went on to say that he believed the 20th Century Fox and the stewards of the Alien brand, the people that manage it, believe that they are in touch with their fan base's expectations and that they were aware that some wanted the news to be about Alien Isolation 2. He stated it is not that binary. There are a lot of stories we can tell in the franchise. We can tell more stories about Amanda Ripley without it being an Isolation game. Alien Isolation 2 is not in development. So let's break that down then. Rubbing my hands, let's get this heat. Anyhow, you're in touch with the fan base, are you? You're in touch with the fan base? Two things which disprove all of what you've just stated. One, this interview. If you were in touch with the Alien fan base, this interview would not be necessary. Mr. TQ Jefferson. Clearly, it is not an IQ Jefferson. You're not that bright, mate. This whole interview would not be necessary if you guys were in touch with the Alien fan base. And you know that as well, because it was you that reached out to Variety. It was you that clawed their kind of PR team and said, look, can we do an interview to clarify this? It was you guys. It wasn't Variety. It was you. You reached out to Variety. So this would not be necessary if you guys were correct in your assumption that you are in touch with the Alien fan base. You're not. And you know it as well. You knew it instantly. Okay, and secondly, because you did that Twitter post. I mean, come on. The whole comparison between Blizzard, Diablo, and this is not really a fair one. You can't turn around and say that it's only because of this. The comparison itself is perfectly fair. Your comments are completely not right. Those are the unfair things here. Those are your comments. Because at the end of the day, the Blizzard thing, let's break it down. Blizzard or Diablo is a PC game. It's a PC-based game, which people were expecting a new announcement. It was fans. It was just the fans of Diablo that were there, and they got their announcement. But it was for a mobile game. So let's review this and let's kind of overlay it with what you've done, Alien guys. Let's overlay it with what you've done. So you marketed this to your your Alien fan base, right? Typically, people which, generally speaking, you've just confirmed this as well, want an Alien Isolation 2. You teased, essentially stolen or reworked materials from Alien Isolation, because that's what some of those things are. They are reworked materials from Alien Isolation. We all know that if we played the game. So you use that in your promotional material. You marketed it direct to the Alien fans, which you've confirmed that you know want an Alien Isolation 2, and you didn't give it to them. I mean, that's a fair comparison, isn't it? The guys that wanted Diablo only play it on PC. They only got they then learn that it's a mobile game. We want an Alien Isolation 2. You marketed it to us, the people which you've confirmed want an Alien Isolation 2. You even used Alien Isolation materials from the game, properties from the game, in your promotional material to reveal a mobile game. What? And it's interesting that you're trying to quell all of this by just saying, well, it's a one-off payment and then it's done, it's fine. Mate, I am not paying £6 or whatever it is, for a piece of junk mobile game. I sit on the toilet a lot. I'm a reasonable guy in terms of size. I eat a lot of food. I sit on the toilet a fair amount. I am not going to sit on the toilet and play this piece of trash. I would much rather just text people. I've got no interest in playing this. There's no incentive. It's not linked to anything. It doesn't tell a wider narrative because each single story you've already confirmed is different. They're each telling different components. Where's the incentive? It's not linked to anything. I don't care. So anyway, they rounded out the interview by just stating that there is another PC shooter in development, which is the MMO shooter by Cold Iron Studios. Fine, whatever. In my eyes, I'm not a huge gamer, but in my eyes that just screams to me like Fox Fox Next and Cold Iron just want to get in on the PUBG Battle Royale mode here. A lot of people have compared it to the likes of Destiny. Fine, it might be, but all I can picture here is that it'll be Battle Royale, and a massive multiplayer online shooter. To me, that screams Battle Royale. I mean, you can think whatever you like, and you can probably think that they wouldn't be so dumb. Just think back to Alien Covenant. Just think back to Alien Blackout. So the chances of this being a Battle Royale game could be quite high, I think, personally. But look, there's my thoughts. There's the news. It's a whole bunch of trash. There's not really much else to talk about on this at the moment. Like I said, I did hold off on this. I wanted to kind of just, get my brain around all of this nonsense and try and convey it in a very unbiased way. I've done that. I've really thought about this, and I am genuinely really disappointed. There's not that much else to say. It is an incredibly disappointing time to be an Alien fan. It's such a shame. Now, they just keep saying that there's more stuff to come. Whatever, it's fine. But you've led with something so disappointing that you've now disenfranchised a lot of people. So many people couldn't give a toss. And more for them, because I don't blame them at all. So anyway, guys, I'll pass it on over to you. What do you think about this news? Let me know down below in the comments section. As always, if you are new here, please do hit that subscribe button. Stay up to date on all the pop culture and movie news. If you like what I do here, please do go and check out my Patreon page in the link in the description down below. You can have access to a whole lot of content, games, exclusives, and also there's different reward tiers. You can slide into the DMs on Twitter. You can join Patreon live streams, and you can also do one-to-one chit chats on Skype with me. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, give it a like and a share. I'm Mr. H. Take care.